Hi, so I'm in Salesforce, and one of the things which I'm doing this year is I want to update a couple of opportunities, right? So the classic problem I have is first of all, I am stuck with a standard list view. So these are all the opportunities which I recently viewed. Now, if I want to update the opportunity of the LMS license, so 145, 135, 124, so any of these opportunities, the current workflow which I have to go through is to click on individual opportunities, click on edit, and then I can update the close date. So it's not on April, it's on the month of 13th of May. And what I would like to do is I would like to update the lead source to website. And also this is still in the discovery stage, right? So once I do this and click save, this has already taken up a couple of minutes just to update a single opportunity, right? Now this is not the best case scenario for my time, right? So I would like to have something which is familiar like a spreadsheet or simple like a Google sheet or an Excel sheet, like of an interface where I can get editable grids and I can use my Salesforce data easily, right? So that's where I started to use Wave, so Valorx Wave. Now Valorx Wave is an application which is right now built inside Salesforce. So this is an installed package, and this is the instance which I'm currently running on, right? So in my Salesforce org, once I click on Valorx Wave, I basically get landed on the Wave dashboard. And this basically gives me a high level idea in terms of what is readily available, right? Now, as I am trying to work on the opportunities and I want to have the spreadsheet experience inside Salesforce, so I primarily need to create a grid, right? So, and it's very easy. So basically, I just need to click on add a new, right? So what I'm trying to do is I want to create a grid because I want to update all my opportunities and which are sort of like a data tables, and I can easily do that. Matrix is an additional feature which I'm not interested now, but future, when I want to use for forecasting, this is where Matrix will come in. So in today's video, I'm just interested in creating a opportunity grid, which can help me update all my opportunities in like a few clicks, right? So the first step is I'm greeted to the grid wizard, and this is where I can simply type in terms of what is it that I want to create. So the object which I want to work upon is the opportunity, and then this prefetches which are the opportunities which I want to work upon, right? So I want to look at maybe the recently viewed. Is there that sort of default view? Yes, this default is available. And then, I'll be just naming it as, my recently viewed opportunities, and I'll be just adding some description that ops I am working on to close this year. Uh, this is me, right? And then I just click next. So a very simple wizard wherein it selects the Salesforce object, and then it has pre-selected the Salesforce view, and based on the pre-selected Salesforce view, it will automatically fetch all the default column headers which I'm seeing here, and I get a nice preview. So this is perfectly fine. And I just click simply next, and this is where I can add more additional filters, like if I want to view the opportunities maybe by the stage, right? So it's really easy. So I can just add a filter, selecting the stage is either empty, or the stage is in qualification, or the stage is in discovery, right? So these are the ones where I have not submitted the codes, and I want to simply work on them, right? So once I click apply, I'll get a quick preview in terms of which are those leads which are available. And then after clicking apply, I'll be just clicking next, and this is where I get more sort of classic filter options, like if I want to do add any set any rules or put any conditional formatting, or if I just want to add a color bar, right? So if I just want to add a color bar, and once I click apply, so the bottom is where you see all the discovery and the qualifications are color coded, right? And I will only be seeing the discovery and the qualifications. I will not be seeing the ones which are in the negotiation, because that's where I have deselected it, right? And then yeah, I just click next, and I get some more additional functions or capabilities which I do not get in Salesforce, is like executing a workflow. So we these are called row actions and grid actions. So basically, if you want to trigger a particular workflow, like if I'm doing working on a particular opportunity, I want to send an email. So I can simply just create a button of a workflow, and by press of that button, it will send a follow up email, right? So these are not required right now, but yeah, we also get some additional options to add trigger some new additional workflows, and this is where it gives me the capability of sharing my particular grids to the other people in the org. So, what controls do I want to give? Which users do I want to share? Right. So right now I'm just allowing it to share to all users. And if I click custom, this is where, I can select particular people, or, I can just quickly search them by name, and then, I can give them access. Right. But right now, yeah, I just want to give access to all users. And once I click surf and save, this is where the magic happens, and the grid is created, right? So right now what I'm seeing is the opportunity grid of all the opportunities which are in the qualification and the discovery stage. And right now it is showing me 670 records, and if I want to see all the records, I can just simply click view all records, and then it is going to load all the data, right? Now, I am getting the standard view, which I list you, which I get in Salesforce. Is there a way I can enhance it? So yes, you can basically just have drag and drop. You can add rules. So conditional formatting is also called rules, where I just want to focus on where the amount is greater than, let's say, 50,000, right? So 50,000 USD, once I click apply, it will apply the color coding. We can set up these rules. And I can also add more additional column filters. I can do a simply quick VLOOKUP, wherein I want to see who's the owner of this. So owner, and who's the partner. Once I click this, I will be able to see the owner, and I can just move this, and I can also sort of remove this field, if I don't know, if I don't need it. This way, I can get a clear picture, and I can also sort. So which are in the discovery, and I don't want this to be with Chris. I just want it to be with Pranav. And once I click all these updates, and I can just simply copy. So I'm doing Control C and Control V, and I can also do functions like drag and drop. So I'm just simply copy pasting it. Once I update the owners, I can also look at the same opportunity by right clicking, by opening the record in Salesforce, and this is where I can get the Salesforce view. But right now I'm not interested in looking at this. What I'm interested is to change the amount. So instead of 34, I want to make it at 350K. I want to change the dates to 14th of May. So all these operations, what I'm doing right now is all getting saved, and I can basically view it, which are the changes which I have made, and this is where I can quickly get a high level view, right? So these are all the quick updates which I have made, and once I click save changes, all this is going to get updated directly inside Salesforce, right? So this is the power which I get instead of going to each and every opportunity, clicking on changing the close date, changing the stage, or the other capabilities which I get. I am sort of spending a lot of time in making very smaller changes. So I want to optimize my time, and this is where I get a screenshot of, or a message that all these changes are updated. And this particular opportunity which I opened, so the one of the changes which I've made is I have updated the amount, and also I updated the owner, right? So the original opportunity owner was me, and the amount is this, right? So once I click refresh, you can clearly validate that all this data has been has been updated, right? So the owner has updated, and also the close date, and also the amount is also updated, right? So this is a really nice feature, which I would like to have, and I would say not a feature, but a must have whenever I'm working with a lot of data inside Salesforce, right? So one quick way to do, how you can get it is you can simply install from the Salesforce App Exchange, and that's where you can search for Valorx Wave. So once you click Valorx Wave, you can simply click on Get It Now or Try It, and get started, and start using the spreadsheet experience inside Salesforce. Yeah, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.